Hello.
Hi.
How's everyone doing?
I changed my camera
The
angle.
it looks better. It does.
Yeah. Still gotta
I
fuck with it a little.
shaved.
I thought about it.
Yeah, today was really hot. I was debating it anyways because I was like, I, I before I actually shaved, I actually looked at my phone calendar or looked at my Facebook post when I first shaved again because that's when I made a profile picture out of it. So I grew that beard since April 30th. So I was like, and technically I got it trimmed in June. So I was like, okay, that means technically by the time it gets like cold again, I will definitely have it grown back again from now. So I can shave it one more time before I need it for the winter. So I was like,
True.
okay, if it if there's a time, it's now.
I
So
I kind of wanted to
so I did
try
it.
just the mustache and mullet combo, but I'm like, I remember the last time I shaved and how bad it looked.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I almost for a second, I almost did the Fu Manchu again, just for the joke of it, before I came on here. But like Melissa's gonna get home by the time I get done. I'll walk out with that.
Yeah. It'd be
So
funny though.
I was just like, yeah, it would be. I did leave it for a second, but the problem was it was uneven on one spot. So I was like, I can't really clean it up enough to get. So I was like, fuck it, just cut it anyway. But yeah. Also yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
That happened today.
fucking Theo Huxtable. Blanking on his name. He passed away yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Uh,
I saw that too. That's
Malcolm Jamal
Maurice? Oh,
Jamal Warner.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, that's I saw that too. I'm like, that's what the fuck happened to those? Sorry.
Hey, that'll make the editing the thumbnail easier. I hate trying to
Well,
go
like,
around
I
that
don't
shit.
know.
Oh,
This is probably worse, right?
you know what is worse? You got the box on your head.
Are you serious? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Why did it come back? How did that I didn't even like
Uh it's a great day, guys. Uh, we're
not really. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, no, I'm fucking sad as shit about Ozzy.
I mean
Legit that like
it is a bummer for sure. It's a huge loss, but like it's been coming for like 20 years. Like,
oh 100% it has. But it was just one of those things where like he just did that final show 2 weeks ago and it
yeah,
like in for it to go like almost immediately after, to me it just says like he for sure was holding on to do that and then just say goodbye and then like, all right, I'm gone
for
because
sure.
dude, but yeah, I stopped by my mom's house real quick to snag some peaches my mom wanted to give me, and she also made peach jam, so that was sick. But like I ended up, as I'm like pulling out of her house to like uh I'm going to close Facebook so I can just turn on my YouTube video I had playing before I got there. And the first thing I see is R.I.P. Ozzy. I'm like, no. And I Google it, and I'm like, 10 minutes ago, I'm like, son of a bitch. So I immediately threw on War Pigs, and I just listened. Well, I threw on just the first three songs on Black Sabbath, and then I listened to Mama I'm Coming Home and cried. I was like, dude,
I mean, that
that's
was
sad. That's so sad.
tec-
But it is
technically
kind of.
my first real concert was Ozfest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sick,
that
dude.
was fucking
I never got to go.
ninth grade, 10th grade, maybe.
Yeah,
It was young,
2006 probably, right? Because 2006
somewhere
is
around
when
there.
you got into ninth grade, so it's probably right around there.
It was
2005,
it was
2006,
after
something
I
like
moved
that.
to Michigan for sure, and it was I didn't go to Kansas the summer before 8th grade. I think I went there the summer after 8th grade, and I won enough. I drank enough Monster to win 2 free tickets to Ozfest. It was
Nice.
a lot of fucking Monster.
It's okay. Everything's fine. You're alive.
It took some years off for
But
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Your number went down at least like 2,
At least,
probably.
at least.
But 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 you got to see Ozzy, and that's the deal.
Yeah,
You know.
Lamb of God too. It was a really cool concert. I watched a man
Oh.
like fully shatter his arm during Lamb of God's set. Like he was in the pit and like dude his arm like went backwards and then like he kept fucking moshing and like
Oh.
tried to swing his arm and was like, "Huh." And then moshed his way out, sat down on the ground and was just chilling drinking his beer. And like security and the paramedics came up and were like, "Sir, your arm is broken." He's like, "Yeah, I want to finish the set." Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Some guys are different, man. That's some funny. That's why I didn't pit that much. I did pit quite a few times, that's for sure. But like some pits, I was just like, yeah, I'm not getting in that one.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I tested
the
once and it just didn't. Mm-mm.
I did it when I was younger. I stopped like right before I met you because like my knees and my back were already fucked, and I'm like, yeah, I'd gotten a
Yeah,
pit once when I was like older than 25 and was like, I can't do that again. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I did it quite a few. I mean, definitely a couple times at some shows when we were playing them for the hell of it, but it wasn't that bad, you know.
for sure.
The majority of my bigger pitting ones was before we met too, at like Mayhem and some other festivals and shit. But like, uh, I I never got to see Ozzy
It was
because
it was okay. Like truth be told, but like even back then, like he was already kind of up there in age, and like the drug use had done some work. Um, he
to
came
be
out
fair,
like almost an hour
he
late.
was probably still drinking around then.
Oh yeah, I believe so. Yeah, like he
So
came
that's
out
most of it.
like an hour late. Like sounded okay, you know. He honestly sounded better at his farewell show, but I think some of that was like possibly I didn't watch the whole thing, but people were saying that he sounded really good. Nobody said it sounded pre-recorded, but I would assume some would have been because he was what 76.
Yeah, it's definitely not pre-recorded because the problem is that he's got Parkinson's. There's no way like he could perfectly mimic a set like that with
That's true. That's
Parkinson's.
true. Yeah,
I mean, he just died 2 weeks after, literally like 2 weeks after the set. Like, there's no way he had the capability to perfectly mimic a pre-recorded set
true.
at 76 with Parkinson's. Like, so, and plus, I definitely listen. If you listen to some of it, you can tell like he's some lines, some words he's kind of like not saying. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's more of like the words he's saying them clearly, but a couple words here and there in the middle of sentences, he's taking a breath break instead of saying the word. But not a at that point, also not a single person gives a shit. They're like, yeah, man, just
Yeah,
relaying everything right there, bro.
do your
But
last fucking
it's
show.
so
Yeah, it's cool as shit though.
100%. Like, yeah, I couldn't. I had to get off Instagram. I kept like every single post is just every member of every band I like being like, "Yo, this sucks," and then like 9 comments of just like, "I'm crying, you're crying, we're all crying."
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's rough. I know. Oh, this is definitely too. This is weeks after he's passed
yeah,
away.
for
This
sure.
post,
I mean, but
this happened an hour and
this
a half
happened
ago.
today. Like we can't we tend to not be too topical because we pre-batch these and record them in advance, but like you can't not talk about that. Like I was prepared to bring up uh fuck, I keep wanting to say Theo Huxtable. That's not his name. It's his character. I was gonna bring him up because that was,
Mm.
big
Yeah,
big for my
was
family, but
yesterday.
then Ozzy too. So it's like double whammy. Like we can't not talk about it.
Yeah, it's dude. I'm like, it's so weird because like now that it's officially like I was thinking about it obviously with the goddamn sorry. It feels weird now because I don't have a mustache, but um with I was thinking about it when the final show was going on. Obviously, just like legitimately how crazy it is that like what they did because like watching it like when you see dude their drummer he is like on death's door up there like I think Tony Iommi made a joke and said he looks like Gollum to him because he went well because they asked him on the decision what to go shirtless and that's he told him well, you look like Gollum without your shirt on.
I mean, he's
And have you
they're
seen that
old.
photo of him?
I did see that one, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, again, I thought the same thing, but that's the way he played back then when they originally started, and I think that's the whole premise of it all. I was like, yeah, I agree with him. Like, I don't, no, again, no one gives a shit that he looked like that because he's doing it to uh, immortalize what they used to do originally. You know, like
Yeah. And they're old, man.
that's
Like we're gonna look we're gonna look pretty bad around then. Like,
100%. Yeah, I mean, maybe not as bad as he is, because again, they had a life of craziness in the 70s and 60s
yeah.
with God knows whatever
Yeah.
they all got into, you know. But it's no, I get they if I understand it correctly, I haven't really looked it up again, but like the last I had heard, like I had followed Bill Ward on Facebook, and he was posting stuff. This is prior to that final performance. He was posting on Facebook saying that like Ozzy was claiming that he basically just couldn't play his drums anymore properly, and that's why they didn't have him playing shows. Not necessarily that like it's a personal thing. And he was posting stuff that claiming he can do it, and it's a personal like money feud with Black Sabbath and stuff like that. And so like the fact that that actually finally happened, like it really is one of those like cementing, like okay, like it's kind of everything got wrapped up before he passed, and that's just kind of really cool.
Yeah. It's a great send
But
off, man. Like
uh,
one can only hope to be able to do, like, especially this close, 2 weeks. Like one can only hope to do like
yes,
the
yeah.
the thing they love and the thing they're known for, like right before they pass. Like that's fucking wonderful.
Well, that's what I said to Melissa actually, almost in those words exactly. Was that like I was like, if there was the only other way that he would have passed away is if he just died right on that stage at the final note.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Which would have
burn.
been fucking like an
Horrible.
horrible
But
but
also,
incredible way to go. Like truth be told, like
oh,
it would,
literally,
so many people would be traumatized, but they'd also be like, that's fucking perfect. Like,
the Prince of Darkness literally went out on stage right there during the last note. Like, that would have been no, like, I mean, again, his will forever be like, I don't think even like he will be one of, I would say, a top 10 to 20 like person of history
hmm.
from our time, like outside of like scientists that
Yeah, like
do
like
whatever kind of
cultural
shit.
culturally relevant. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that for sure. I mean, even
yeah,
even people outside of like rock and metal and stuff, like other genres, like they fucking know Warpig. I mean, fucking T Pain covered that shit. Like, beautiful cover, by the way.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
haven't heard it, fucking listen to it. Maybe not today, listen to the original, but, well, today, as
yeah.
of when this
Well,
episode
I
drops, go ahead. It's been a couple weeks,
yeah,
you're
might as well.
fine. Uh, I hope
Yeah,
you're.
I did the.
I was gonna say,
Sorry, go ahead.
I hope the listeners are not finding out from us, because this is gonna come out in like 2 weeks. I'd feel a little
I
bad.
mean, I would imagine it is impossible. Not a single person is not posting about it. Like
Yeah.
one of the last posts I read right before you we got on here was that it was Be Real, and he posted about the fact that like he used to remember listening to the fuck, god damn it, I'm blanking on the name of the album, Wizard, or not Wizard, but because that's the song from Black Sabbath. It was oh yeah, I was right, Blizzard of Oz, and the Diary of a Madman, and he was saying like that's what he and his dad used to jam to before like hip hop became a thing.
Yeah.
Like that was one of his musical idols before he even found what he was able to do, because it didn't exist. Like he, you know, he's it's like the Beatles, fucking Black Sabbath. Uh, is it Grand? It's Grand Funk, right? Yeah, they basically created hip hop.
Got it in the mainstream, yeah. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, yeah, not creative, but yeah, mainstreamed
yeah,
it.
because there was underground roots and stuff where it was like hip hop was starting to come out, which was a like a fusion of rock and roll and R&B. Which, yeah, I could deep dive into that, but I don't fucking need to.
Yeah,
Also,
no, that's not what
full disclosure,
I don't know.
I drink my
Yeah,
creatine and my pre workout, so I have a little fidget that I'm fucking around with right now. Um,
that's fair.
yeah, because I thought we were gonna hop on at 3:30. I was like, oh, I'm here. And then you're like, I'm gonna be like 15 minutes
Sorry.
late. And then you're like, actually, I'm gonna be 30. And I'm like, fuck. But it's all good. I'm just letting you know, like,
Yeah, sorry.
I have to fidget a little. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here like rearranging the desk, and nobody wants to see that shit.
That's fine. We can make this one relatively quick, so you can still go work out before that fucking wears off.
I'll be all right.
But
It's really just for
um,
the creatine. Trying to get swole. Look
oh,
how
that's fair.
small my arm is.
It's just the angle.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
they're kind of small.
no that well to wrap that one up. Just yeah, that was it's wild. So I'm just kind of like it's still a shocker. So I'm talking about it because uh it is crazy because like also part of me like while I was shaving I was like it's a sacrifice to the Dark Prince
Yeah.
that he died.
I mean,
But
there's
uh
there's been there's been talks of like recession music coming back. Like Kesha,
mm,
y'all went and saw her. Like Kesha, like T-Pain's talking about dropping more bangers. Fucking Jesse McCartney's coming back. I feel like with Ozzy going, like not only are we gonna get recession music, but we're gonna get like a resurgence of like good metal and good rock. Like, I mean, we
yeah,
have to.
well agreed, it's really starting to. But oh, so yeah, me speaking of Kesha, good segue, sir. I it's almost like we've been doing this for 3 years.
No, I saw my opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, I but no, so Kesha was a good time. We may have pre-gamed a little too long for Melissa cuz she was really tired, and also like we were drinking for like an hour and a half to 2 hours prior to the show, and then she didn't go on till like 9 o'clock. We've been drinking since like essentially 5:30. So by the time she got like halfway through her set, Melissa was like, "All right, I'm gonna lay down for like 10 minutes," and then
that is
and
honestly
then yeah,
that's some shit you should do at Kesha. Like, I'm gonna lay down.
yeah. Oh yeah, she basically just laid there and then like kind of slowly listened to music, but like passed out and then finished. She just slept the rest of the set. I basically just sat there. My phone had basically died before I got there, or before that happened, so I couldn't even like fuck around on my phone and just listen to the music because I was. We're also so we got as we get to give more detail. I made old fashioned for me and Phil, and I made a lemon drop martini for Abby and Melissa, and they were sipping on that while also like drinking Trulies, so they weren't drinking straight martini. And then I was just sitting there like we were just smoking on the parking lot, hanging out. I had a bunch of fucking Abby and Phil came in clutch. They got Cheez-Its, they got me hummus and tortilla chips. There's salsa, and then got Melissa like skinny popcorn. So we were just sitting there snacking all that shit. Walking into the venue, we run across Mikey and Cody. Mike Ross from he's from bands in the camping group.
Sounds
I don't know if you
familiar.
know him, but
Name sounds
either way,
familiar. I can't place face though.
I know him. Yeah, but anyway, so we see, I guess Cody saw us running in to go to an entrance, and then yelled at Melissa, and so they got our attention. So I run over, and then we just found them when we go inside. They're right in the middle, at the top of the hill, like right on the precipice of like where you can't see anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically just stood with them right at the top of the hill too. So she didn't even technically have to like lay at an angle or nothing. Like she was on the like flat ground to just
Nice.
sleep. So it was a good time. Kesha was it was a good show. It was great catching up with Cody and Mike. We yeah, Kesha had a good set. I don't know. I obviously I don't listen to Kesha much. I don't personally know much more than like the biggest hits that constantly played stuff. And she definitely played like all of those. It was 2 hours long. So we by the end of it, like I ended up buying us some Korean pork nachos, so she had like something to munch on real quick before we left. And oh dude, I almost fucking got into it with this guy on the fucking stairs. Cause he was obviously
Yeah.
drunk, but he looked over at like one of the like security guard cops, and then they were like Mexican. He was like yelled like fucking illegals, and I almost just grabbed him by the back of his shirt and threw him down the fucking stairs. But I had both by this point in the set, like Melissa is already passed out on the ground, and I'm trying to bring her waters. And I was like, all right, well, this is more important than like getting arrested. So, I was like, cause I literally like, my arm went like that and he couldn't even see it. And I was just like, oh, all right. I'm at that point, like, I'm like maybe 30 feet from them too. So I'm like, all right, like, I'm not gonna fuck this up right now, but dude, I was like, I didn't expect to see that shit at a Kesha concert. I'm like, that's not the audience I thought. I'm like, what the? I mean, she's very LGBT friendly. Like,
Yeah, but
I mean, to be fair,
white
it was probably
people
just some ladies humming.
like Kesha.
Husband, sorry.
White people like Kesha.
No, I know. Agreed, but like,
Also,
you know,
there is like there's factions of allies. Like I know a lot of like look at my fucking brother. He's very big on upping the black
yeah,
community. Hates gay people. Like the most homophobic, racist man I know is a black man. Hope you're watching.
yeah.
Hope
I
you learn
mean,
and improve. But anyways, how was Kesha?
yeah. Yeah. Either way, so yeah, it was a great night. It did suck trying to get out of parking lot. It took us a full 40 minutes to we backed out and then moved like 10 feet into the line and then didn't move for 40 minutes.
Dude, get a safety vest. Get a
One of the
safety vest,
problems
walk out and
is that
direct.
one of the kids that did have a safety vest was just standing there on his fucking phone, letting everyone just keep going and going and going and going and going instead of letting Rose out.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that was like, to be fair, at that point too, Melissa's just like full on sleeping in the car. But again, I'm also just sitting there like no phone and just listening to whatever Abby was playing, and so I'm just fucking like doing my best to like look at the same 8 things in different ways. The problem is like the one thing to my left is just like chicks fucking twerking to whatever music they were playing. I'm like, well, I don't want to be looking over that way. And then after that is just cars, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna look at some headlights. But otherwise, good time. Sunday went and got the rack, the gorilla rack in the garage. That's fucking. I'm very happy that happened. Big shout out to my coworker Chad for help. He actually found it because he felt bad that the other one fell through, and he just told said like I mentioned. So went and got it, and cool ass fucking thing I saw on the way there though. There was a house on its front lawn, like, and you know how they have those like metal poles with like that are like a horse. It's like a decorative in some places, like a statue.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
whatever bullshit in the lawn, and then it's got like shrubbery around it. They had a Velociraptor.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But like colored like a Velociraptor, not just
Fuck
stone.
yeah, dude.
Like full on like green with dark navy green scales, and oh dude, I was like, what the fuck, that's awesome. So I immediately looked at my GPS for the crossroads of where I was at, so that when I was coming back I could get a picture of it. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you. I can't remember if I even sent it before.
I would remember the Velociraptor.
Where is it? Right here. I almost didn't get it. I was scared I wasn't gonna get it, but it's really fucking cool. I was like, yo, like, I don't know who that person is, but like, I definitely want to hang out at least once and hopefully not get her shit back. But like,
They might be.
That was, but yeah, then gave shot the shit with Chad, made him. He tried some of the leftover old fashioned I had from Kesha, right?
That's fucking sick, dude. I want one.
And I was like, well, so where the fuck do you get that? I'm sure there's a place, but that was a nice one. But yeah, I poured out an old fashioned real quick, and then he took a sip of. He didn't have a whole one. He just sipped on one. He's like, "Oh shit, like that's really good." And then come in Monday, he's like, "Hey, can you make me some of those?" I was like, "Yeah, you bet." Like, so I'm gonna try and make him like 2 big ass bottles of giant batched old fashions. That's what delayed me a little bit coming here too. After getting peaches from my mom, was I had to stop and go get some bourbon so that we could I could make enough of it, because I had already used a good chunk of it on that, so I didn't want to totally run out.
Yeah.
Of because it was all bullet bourbon, so I was like, all right, well, Bethany tried the brown butter
dude, that one's fucking
mix I made
good.
before.
Yeah, that one's fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I just looked up the
small one of brown buttered.
I just looked up Velociraptor statues. Do you wanna guess a price? It's a life
12,000?
Lower. It's a life size one that I'm looking at. It's lower than 12,000.
Okay. 8?
Lower than 8.
Wow. 6?
Lower than 6. It is still pricey, but it is a lot more doable than you would think.
3,000?
What did you say?
3?
It's 2,500.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah, that's okay. So that's
that is it would be a very dumb purchase for us to do, but it is something we could do in a year.
I don't. Okay, so technically I am in an HOA. I don't know if they would allow me to.
Here's the thing. I'm not in an HOA.
That's so funny. Oh my god, because that's the thing is I wanna just put it on my property, like put it in those bushes and
Yeah.
scare the fuck out of yeah, like mail like all the Amazon drivers that walk up and go fuck.
I just want to put it in my backyard.
Problem is they're gonna end up doing some shit and fucking throwing our
Yeah.
packages into the garage door and just all I'm gonna see on a Ring camera is fucking as it crashes my door. Drop some, break some shit. Oh, but that would be funny though.
It like I said, it would be a dumb purchase, but it's doable.
Put a sign on the bottom that says "Clever Girl."
I was thinking instead of a beware of dog sign, put a beware of velociraptor sign. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Why don't you shut the door?
I just just start terrorizing random people and just like leaving it at their back door.
Dude,
Just like, oh,
have you seen the people have the suits that like fully articulate that you sit in, you could like open the mouth and shit. I want one of those, man. Like just walk around in a
yes,
con in it.
that'd be fun.
Be sick. Probably more than twenty
Honestly,
five
like
hundred
yeah, if
bucks.
I think if I won the lottery, that definitely would end up being one really dumb purchase I do make for the sake of like going to my friends' houses and just leaving it like on porches.
Dude, the one I'm looking at is a life size. Like
Yes.
we would both have to go to carry it because it's like it's taller than us probably, or roughly around your height probably.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, I think all we'd have to do is we get it and then we put it in a U-Haul that I would rent at the time. Again, we've won the
we
lottery at
have
this point.
we have. What am I worried
Are we
about? We
getting?
can hire a guy.
Yeah. This is our job for the day is to not even hire a guy. We can just get a fucking U-Haul, do it ourselves, and then because that way it makes it even better too. Because if it looks on a Ring camera, they don't know. But if it's on when they see the Ring and they see it's us randomly, they're like, okay, it's not as bad. But like, I, I'm thinking like immediately my thought is like, okay, so like Ryan, like I know exactly where he lives, so all I would do, we just get a U-Haul and then you just hide it. Like we put it in the U-Haul, wait till night, and then once like I don't know midnight strikes, we like go there, back it up as fast as possible, throw it like I just set it down, like on the front, maybe not the front porch, but like right outside the garage where they would have to come around, and then go row, and then yeah,
You got to win the lottery.
and at that point I don't. Yeah, I do. I almost debated. I still technically I haven't had time to go turn in that ticket yet that we won. Oh yeah, we played the lottery on Friday. I got us both a $30 ticket, and his lost. I technically won $50, so I sent him 10. So we're both down 20. But like, I was just laughing because I was like, it's still sitting in there, and I'm like, maybe I'll take this like $10 and just get another one. But I'm like, I'm just gonna do it like once a month max and not push my limits. I'm not spending that much money, but I'm having good luck with the scratch off. So, and it's those ones that have like multiple games. So I'm kind of like, all right,
Yeah. I was thinking of getting a
stick
few.
with those.
My grandpa and I used to do them all the time. Obviously, he bought them because I was a child. Uh, but I was thinking of going to get some this weekend when I go down to hang out. Just maybe getting like $100 worth.
Old time
Just
sake.
being like, let's see. And then if we win,
That's fair.
we win some. I
Yeah,
think last
that'd be
time,
cool.
well, it was every summer we would win like $100. Like I don't know how much you can spend,
Yeah,
but we always won some. And then
yeah,
we bought pizza.
and that's it.
Yeah,
I think technically I haven't. I think technically on the like three scratch offs I have, I think I'd be down like 10.
not bad.
No, I wouldn't because I won $100 the first time. So technically that one I was up 70.
It's not
And
bad.
then with this one I'm down 20. So I'm still up 50.
It's not bad. I
Yeah.
unironically, like, I know I've heard people like get annoyed when somebody's like, "Oh, I bought them like scratch off tickets for their birthday." I fucking love that shit. Like,
Yeah.
give me some scratch off tickets. Like,
Whatever.
we might not win any money, but it's fun to just sit there and fucking scratch them off. And then if I do win some, I'm probably gonna split it with you because you spent money, whoever bought it, like. But I still think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. Like again, like I wouldn't say buy that. Like you can if it's not like crazy, but like don't buy them like the $50 shit. But like,
Yeah,
yeah, if you get them a quick like $20 one to scratch off, especially for like a kid,
yeah,
it's cool. Because then they just like scratching it off, and then if they win, the parent just cashes it out and buys them some shit and
yeah.
whatever, and then just puts it in a college fund.
Nah. We're getting fucking
We're
candy.
going to Disney.
We're getting fucking candy. Oh shit.
Yeah, basically, he's like, I'm getting a new set of teeth
Yeah.
after all this candy I'm buying.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being like a 7-year-old, like, or like, not even like, I'm trying to remember when all of my teeth came out.
I'm still
What
going
age was
strong.
that?
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
uh I still have my last baby tooth.
Look, that's fair. When does?
I feel like you glossed over that real fast. I'm 33, bro. I shouldn't have
That's
it.
fine. Some people have it. It says age 6. So,
Your last
um,
one?
can you imagine being?
I feel like I lost my last
That's like I think
I feel like I lost a few like around 9, 10.
that's more so when they start.
That makes
Is age
sense.
6
Yeah,
is roughly the age where it starts losing teeth.
that makes
Can you
sense.
imagine also like getting the scratch off at age 6 and you still have like a couple teeth, only 2 teeth have fallen out, and you're like, I'm getting all the candy because I already have to get new teeth anyways. Fuck these teeth, and just just
Buddy,
destroying the shit out of them old ones that are coming out.
buddy, do I have to imagine? I did that shit.
Oh
I was
man,
drinking fucking coffee as a child, man. My grandma was like, "It's good for your asthma, and it won't stain your teeth because your teeth are gonna fall out." And I was like, "What do you mean my teeth are gonna fall out? That's fucking terrifying."
oh yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, when are they gonna pop out?
Yeah,
I still to this day, once in a while, like I get worried about this one here because it's a cap, and I just worry it's gonna pop off one time.
yeah. I am
Well, I remember because
still.
I remember when I was a kid. I think I asked the guy like, I asked him how long he thought they were gonna stay, and he said something like, I don't know, 15 to 20 years. And I'm like, it's been longer than that at this point, and this thing's still on there with no problem. So I start like getting in my head like, well, he said that then, like, what could happen?
Dude,
And I go to the dentist every time, and they have a problem with it all. I
I
scratch the fuck out of that thing with the thing.
I asked this was high school. Yeah, so I still like I want to say I don't know how long it was, but I had that surgery to remove I had two extra teeth and they were growing down instead of up because this one had grown roots. Uh so yeah, wisdom teeth removed at the same time. They started cutting on this side instead of this side, and instead of stopping and stitching, they just went whoop. It sucked. Um yeah, I asked him at the time. I was like, hey, like it grew roots, but like they're not that strong. It's still a baby tooth. Like, is it gonna fall out? And he's like, yeah, probably. And I'm like, okay, well, when? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, if you get hit really hard, it might fall out sooner. I'm like, all right, well, what's gonna happen when it falls out? And he's like, well, you don't have another tooth, so you'll need to get something fake in there, or your teeth are gonna like spread apart. And I'm like, what? They're gonna spread apart? And he's like, yeah, they're gonna, spread and take up that space. Like, you're gonna need something there, otherwise you're gonna have to get braces and squeeze them back together and put something else there. And I'm like, huh?
Hmm.
That was
Yeah, no,
my.
it's pretty terrifying to tell kids.
I was in French class and I was good in French, so I think it was junior year when that happened. Um, and I kept bringing it up to dentists too. Like, they're like, "Oh, you still got a baby tooth?" Like, they took some X-rays and shit, and they're like, "Yeah, you still got one there." And I'm like, "Should I not have it?" And they're like, "Yeah, that tooth will push its way out." And then, like, when I got my wisdom teeth and they did like a better X-ray, they were like, "Oh, it's growing the wrong way." And I'm like, I brought this up every year.
That's
Like,
rough.
yeah, fun
Yeah, that's
surgery.
not good.
Fun surgery. I had to give a presentation in
Yeah.
French class the day I came back. Mouth fully stitched up. It was an oral presentation. I had no knowledge of it. I winged it on the spot. It was my morning routine. I did Soldier Boy. Wake up in the morning, turn my swag on, did it all in French. And my French teacher said I used a translator because she had never taught me how to say turn my swag on or turn the light on or whatever. I think it was like ouvriere or some shit. Yeah. Had no idea about the
That's funny as
presentation.
fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Still a child.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Well,
You're like
sorry.
you're like enough of Edie's dumb story. Let's go.
No, not that. I was like, that's just fucking rough. Because I'm like, that's not even. All I've had is this little fucking thing from the hole I got in my lip. But that was,
I mean
we talked about that before.
it it only sucked like when I talked a lot. Like if you notice, like my
Yeah.
lower lip moves a lot, so like with stitches all the way from there to there, it sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, talking was pretty shit for a little while after that. But, it's I think, yeah, she definitely got home because I heard them screaming. So I'm also really fucking hungry. I didn't eat a snack before I got home because I was running around the house instead of coming home to have a snack. So I'm gonna go make dinner. But uh, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. We love you. We have a good week and all that jazz. And be nice to those that. Oh, rest in peace, Ozzy. And
Malcolm Jamal
Jamil,
Warner. Jamal.
Jamal,
Malcolm Jamal
Malcolm
Warner.
Jamal Warner. All right, and yeah, be nice to those that deserve it.
And fight those that don't. Dude, I've been waving my hand for that entire time. It's so sore.
Bye, guys.
Bye.